And Charlie Rose, one of this country's best-known broadcast journalists, has been fired by CBS for sexual misconduct. We're going to start with Charlie Rose. His co-anchors on the CBS Morning News had these comments today as they sat in their positions with no Charlie on the set. 8 women had come forward and described in graphic details the newsman's gross misbehavior. Rose was on suspension this morning. He was fired this afternoon.
This is a moment that demands a frank and honest assessment about where we stand and, more generally, the safety of women. Let me be very clear. There is no excuse for this alleged behavior. It is systematic and pervasive, and I've been doing a lot of listening, and I'm going to continue to do that. This I know is true. Women cannot achieve equality in the workplace or in society until there is a reckoning and a taking of responsibility. I'm really proud to work at CBS News. There are so many incredible people here, especially on this show, all of you here. This will be investigated. This has to end. This behavior is wrong, period.
I certainly echo that, and I have to say, Nora, I really am still reeling. I got an hour and 42 minutes of sleep last night. Both my son and my daughter called me. Oprah called me and said, "Are you okay?" I am not okay. After reading that article in the Post, it was deeply disturbing, troubling, and painful for me to read. That said, I think we have to make this matter to women, the women that have spoken up, the women who have not spoken up because they're afraid. I'm hoping that now they will take the step to speak out too, that this becomes a moment of truth. You know, I've enjoyed a friendship and a partnership with Charlie for the past 5 years. I've held him in such high regard, and I'm really struggling because what do you say when someone that you deeply care about has done something that is so horrible? How do you wrap your brain around that? I'm really grappling with that. That said, Charlie does not get a pass here. He doesn't get a pass from anyone in this room. We are all deeply affected. We are all rocked by this. And I want to echo what Nora said. I really applaud the women that speak up despite the friendship. He doesn't get a pass because I can't stop thinking about the anguish of these women. What happened to their dignity, what happened to their bodies, what happened maybe to even their careers. I can't stop thinking about that and the pain that they're going through. I also find that you can hold 2 ideas in your head at the same time. You can grapple with things. And to be very honest with you, I'm still trying to process all of this. I'm still trying to sort it out because this is not the man I know. But I'm also clearly on the side of the women who have been very hurt and very damaged by this.
Joining me this evening, attorney and former prosecutor Debbie Hines, Katie Brislin, she's with the D.C. Young Democrats, and Mary David, also an attorney and former prosecutor. My heart goes out to Gail and Nora. I know them both very well, and I've known Gail King for many, many, many years, and they were just so real and so genuine in their comments. Charlie Rose, let's start with Charlie Rose. He's fired. Right thing to do?
Definitely the right thing to do. I mean, it was shocking for me, it was shocking for everyone because of, so far, all the individuals who have been alleged to have engaged in sexual misconduct. I mean, I think Charlie Rose just really hit it hard for a lot of people because he just looks like the consummate journalist, that he would just be so ethical in everything, and now we find out, no, not with respect to women. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And I think that we're in a time where we need to trust women, and when they come forward with these allegations, there has to be consequences. And in this case, it needs to be a firing. And
apparently in this case, CBS did trust these women. This is the quickest investigation probably in history. I mean, they didn't waste any time in getting rid of this superstar, this mega star. Would you not agree?
I completely agree. This really is a day of reckoning for all of the individuals who are offenders of this and the institutions who have implied their solidarity with the people who commit these offenses and showing that they are taking a hard stance on it.
Right.